Joe Flacco walked into Paycor Stadium 9 days after being traded and delivered the kind of veteran night that rewrites narratives. He finished 342 yards and 3 touchdowns, carved up a defense that had been flat without Joe Burrow, and calmly engineered the final 2-minute drive that set up Evan McPherson's game-winning kick with 7 seconds left. What looked like a panic-era roster move suddenly looks like the shot of life Cincinnati desperately needed. The difference wasn't mystery, it was clarity. Flacco found Jamar Chase and T. Higgins repeatedly, exploiting inside leverage with quick slants and trusting his receivers to make contested catches downfield. When one option wasn't open, he moved to the next. When the pocket closed, he showed enough mobility and savvy to extend plays. The offensive line gave him cleaner looks than the unit had seen all month. Chase Brown's run game finally surfaced, and the pieces that looked stalled without Burrow began to hum. This wasn't a sentimental fluke. Flacco's situational command, 2-minute work, clock management, red zone precision, is exactly the trait a team in free fall needed. The Bengals flipped a season narrative from panic to cautious optimism, not because the trade was flashy, but because the veteran did the one thing the team hadn't: turn belief into consistent execution. For Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers still produced highlight plays, including a 68-yard touchdown that briefly flipped the lead, but the late sequence belonged to Flacco and the Bengals' ability to protect the ball and finish drives. The loss forces the Steelers to re-examine closing mechanisms and penalty discipline. For Cincinnati, it's a reminder that midseason adjustments, even rare intra-division trades, can have immediate, measurable impact. 9 days after a move that raised eyebrows, Flacco has given the Bengals something they hadn't had: a reliable veteran pulse. Whether it lasts is another question, but tonight he turned belief into reality, and suddenly Cincinnati looks dangerous again.